Welcome to our video on how to market yourself as a realtor and leave the commoditized rat race forever. I'm Abigail, Chief Creative Officer and co-founder of media tech company Blended Sense in Austin, Texas. If you like our videos, please subscribe and click the notification bell to be further notified of more videos. Today's video is from our private vault of closed-door trainings with our real estate partners in Austin, Texas. We're giving you the best marketing hacks used by top realtors in Central Texas. In a moment, our Chief Operating Officer of Blended Sense, Ransom Tucker, will show you how easy strategic content can change the game for your marketing as a realtor. But first, Ransom will explain why realtors are viewed as a commodity and why it's critical you make the right moves now to set yourself apart from other realtors in the rat race. Let's listen in.
I mentioned earlier, right? You guys are in a unique position in the real estate space, especially in Austin right now. I mean, with just being just crazy. I mean, and Austin's not alone; it's crazy everywhere. But you guys are in a unique space where too often you as individuals are looked at as a commodity, right? If anyone has ever heard that, or if anyone maybe doesn't know what I'm talking about, a commodity is something that is interchangeable, right? That one version of a product is no different than the next, right? Examples might be things like food, like oranges, right? In theory, I could buy an orange at H-E-B, and I could buy the same exact orange at Albertsons or at Central Market or whatever, right? And I'm going to get the same product, right? Oftentimes in real estate, people look at realtors that same way, right? If I'm working with Jennifer, right, she can do the same things as Ricky, right? Or the same things as John, right? Or whatever, right? Because same license, same industry, you guys all have access to the same MLS, right? What's the difference, right? And that's where you get into these people, which I know you guys' favorite types of clients are the ones that want to negotiate your commission, right? So you guys all do the same thing, right? Why wouldn't I just find the person that's going to do it for less? Has anyone ever heard that? I don't even need to see the answers. I know you've all heard that. So, right. So how do we build ourselves as a brand and a product, right? Well, obviously content, right? But let's talk about specific applications, right? Plenty of you guys' content that you're going to put out. And I say plenty conservatively, I would even say maybe all, right, is gonna be with the intention of generating interest, right? From potential buyers, potential sellers, potential investors, right? That's why you guys are putting out the things you put out. That's why you send out your nurture campaigns. That's why you post on social. That's why you send out your print campaigns, your flyers, your just sold, right? That's most everything you guys do is with the intent of someone seeing it or hearing it or viewing it and saying, you know what? That's something I'm interested in. Let me reach out to that person, right? Ask them some questions or get the ball rolling. Right? So we start with intent, right? But then let's think about from the consumer standpoint, right? What's going to convert them, right? How do you convert a consumer? And kind of take your brain out of just real estate here, but just think, because real estate's no different than any other industry, right? Where you're just taking someone that's potentially interested in a product or service, and then you're presenting yourself as, hey, I'm the solution that can get you there, right? The thing you're already interested in, I'm the vehicle that can get you there. And that's the cool thing with real estate is there's not really a ton of sales necessarily, meaning you're not having to convince people to do something. Whereas maybe like outbound cold calling sales, right, that I know TRE does, right, where you guys are calling FSBOs and off-market properties, right? That takes a certain personality type, right? I mean, you got to be ready to really roll the sleeves up there. But you guys that are out in the field, right, the cool thing with real estate is when you talk to someone, they are already interested in real estate, right? Very rarely are you having to talk to someone and say, hey, do you see the value in owning a home? And someone goes, I don't know, that sounds pretty fishy to me, right? You're not having to do that, right? They already like the product. They already want the product. It's just a matter of who are they going to choose to help them get the product, right? And so that's where we're trying to convert them, right? So it's really, how do you stand out? How do you make yourself a non-commodity, right, in their eyes, where they say, this is the person I want to work with because of X, Y, Z. And so content comes there, and there's multiple facets we can do. Obviously, first and foremost, how are you branding yourself? How are you allowing people to get an insight into what it's like to work with you? your personality type, what you focus on, whether that's specific transaction types, whether that's geographically here in Austin, right? North Austin, South Austin, certain neighborhoods, right? East side, do you go out to the outskirts? Do you go up to Bell County? Do you go down to Kyle Butte? Do you go down to San, whatever. There's that stuff that's very just practical, right? But then you get into actually having someone be able to connect with you, right? This is the value of photo and video, mainly video. When I was in the brokerage world, when I was training all of our agents on how to convert leads, and by the way, the brokerage I went to was Home City, which is where Op City came from. For those of you guys that don't know, Home City's been around in Austin since the early 2001 and was actually the very first brokerage here in Austin and maybe nationwide to actually put photos of homes on the internet. I'm not sure if anyone on this call has been in real estate long enough to remember 20 years ago in real estate how people actually found homes that were on the market. Does anyone remember? Before they were on the internet? If you can type in the chat. Anyone? Bonus points for anyone that remembers.
It was a book.
Ricky.
Because I was in real estate almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
When MLS started and you searched online.
Yeah, Ricky from downtown with the correct answer. It was a book. Can you guys imagine that? Hey, I want to go buy a house. Where can I find the houses that are for sale? I don't know. Why don't you grab that book over there and let's see, right? Like, can you guys imagine that? So Home City was one of the first brokerage that actually, when a home came on the market, right, we would send, and I say we, I wasn't around back then, but we would send photographers out all across Austin to go capture photos of the home and put them on the website, and it was this massive game changer. Obviously now everyone does that, right? But that was the initial concept of Home City, was always content.
Thanks for watching that clip from a Blended Sense private training session for realtors. We'd love to know what you found most valuable from today's insider training. Drop a comment below and let us know. We're also curious if you've done anything similar and what results you've had. We're making more videos on how to create marketing content that automatically gets you more business and frees up more of your time. So hit the bell to subscribe and be notified of the next video coming out. In the next video, we're going to show you how to convert real estate leads with a simple text message in only 10 seconds. To get exclusive training on marketing strategies proven to convert more leads and make you stand out in your market while also saving you a massive amount of time and frustration. Click the link below to get our free video series. These videos are taken from private Blended Sense trainings with some of the top realtors in Central Texas. See you online.